And we start the show in
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Collect, Play, Talk, your show for collecting the crap we do not need. That's my favorite thing to say on a podcast ever, because I have a lot of crap I do not need, including forgetting to grab something for my show and tell at the end of the show. I'm Dave. Joining me, of course, is my co-host, a man who has more money than I do to buy video games for some reason, Zach. Hi, Zach. How are you doing?
What's going on?
Oh, PlayStation Network's down. Breaking news.
Thank God. Remember, digital's the future, everybody. Let's keep that rolling.
Right now, our show is live, but the PlayStation Network is down again. This is not the first time this has happened. In even recent memory, guys. This is it's a reoccurring history moment. The PlayStation Network, despite the fact that they demand that they become the first to go all digital and just decide that they're doing it no matter what, is also the network that goes down the most frequent.
I love it.
Oh, God. It's so bad out here, Zach. We're supposed to.
Dude,
we're supposed to be happy. Everyone's like, God, you guys are so negative. Our mutual friend who's now playing Power Wash Simulator Star Wars Edition, because you know he has to play that instead, is instead of Fallout. Has basically been like, man, you guys are really negative on the show recently. I go, I know.
I wonder why.
Like, I didn't realize I was coming back to gaming podcasting in this. Like, this wasn't the plan intentionally. Like, I was like, oh, it'll be great. Zach and I will have fun talking about video games. And then I come in here and they're like, yeah, let's go all digital. Yeah. Let's not collect. Let's call it Collect, Play, Talk, because we'll be collecting physical stuff.
It's a good thing the last 9 generations had stuff.
Yeah.
Thank God I won't be buying next generation.
I'm not. I'm committing right now, and I say this strongly on the show. I'm not buying next gen. I'm done. I'm out. Yeah. This is it. This is the end. That's fine. I may rent a PlayStation 6 to play Spider-Man or something. Like, you know, who knows? There might be the final oh man, I have to play Spider-Man 3. Like that might happen, right? But other than that, no stage tours coming out on these consoles. It's probably going to be all digital, but that's the only game that I have to play. One of those I must buy it. Other than that, I'm gonna just stay Nintendo, which means I got a solid 8 years before I have to buy another console.
Or a new PC.
Yeah, well, I have a PC too, right? And I can play. Yeah, I can play anything I want there, and it's the end of gaming anyway. Zach, because it's the end of gaming, it's time for this. It's time for what are you playing, Zach?
All right.
What are you playing?
So I switched it up literally last second because I haven't put this game down. It's my favorite GTA in the whole series. I've been playing through GTA 4 on my PC. The cutscenes run horribly. I mean, they look like they're phasing through things. Like if anyone's ever seen the Cyberpunk anime, it looks like when David's going through that oh my God, it's been 5 years since I've seen that show. Like when he's basically dashing and you just see the frames of him behind him dashing. It looks so rough. But then when I get in the game looks perfect. The game looks beautiful.
That's so weird. You would think that the cutscenes were pre-rendered. You think it would be fine. Whatever.
Yeah, no, they kind of run like garbage, and everyone keeps telling me why don't you just add a mod to it and just make the cutscenes look fine? And I'm like, I mean, they run. And then sometimes it likes to zoom in really close into something, and then all I hear is talking, and I'm like, okay, maybe I get what everyone's talking about now. Maybe I should get something to fix the cutscene.
Man, you could, but the amount of work it is to fix the cutscenes doesn't really it doesn't hinder your enjoyment of the game.
Yeah. I've barely gotten into it though. I mean, I played like about 2 hours, an hour. I mean, honestly, I've just been like kind of running around, like just messing around. I just got to like the first relationship in the game with Michelle, and then I just saved Roman from getting beat up by a bunch of money launderers. So that's been awesome.
I never played GTA 4. I played the.
It's so good. It's my favorite GTA in the whole series. I love it.
And it's so funny is like I don't give a crap about 6 like at all. Like it's so funny that like the hype for this game is so insane. I'm like, yeah,
I want to say I want to buy it, but I know I won't.
I will buy it. I'll buy it when it's on sale.
I'll pay like 60 for it. Yeah.
Oh, I'll pay less than that. I got GTA 5 for like $10 or something on sale once. It maybe 20. And I booted that game up for like a half hour and was like, nah. Like,
it's like I do want to run through like some of the older GTAs because I've never played through Vice City. I've played San Andreas, I've played 5, I've played 4. I've never played Vice City or the original 3, and I got to play those too.
Vice City's the only one I enjoyed, and I've played San Andreas a little bit, and I've played 3 a little bit. I'd never played the old ones.
No, honestly, they aren't even worth the time at this point.
No, it's a completely different kind of genre in game.
Oh my god,
basically,
and it's top down and all that stuff. It's completely different,
which is fine. Like for people who enjoy it, great, good for you. I'm not gonna play it. I'm probably not gonna play 6 anytime soon. So like when that game comes out in a couple months, like we'll be here to talk about how people are playing it. And how everybody's mad that there's stuff locked behind microtransactions and expansion packs and everything needs an Ultimate Edition, and how everyone is so mad that GTA 6 is incomplete at launch. Like I can already feel it. Like
they just announced like the new FIFA game and 2K game that came out. People get on Nintendo for an $80 Mario game, and people get on GTA for a $100 Ultimate Edition. People are actually out there buying $140 editions for roster updates.
Lots of people.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of people.
A lot of people. So next time we decide to get on Nintendo or GTA for their prices, let's really see who the problem is.
Yeah, let's reel it in a little bit. Realize we're not the norm people, guys. That no one listening to this show is like the casual market. When I was growing up, I had family, I had cousins who played nothing but Madden. Okay?
Yeah.
They had a PS2, they played nothing but Madden. Madden every day. Yeah. Occasionally they dip into like NCAA, right? Like barely. This is not, and that's all they did. And they bought the new Madden game every year at launch and played it competitively as a family. And that's all they did with their PS2 and watched DVDs. They did not have a single other game on their PS2. I don't understand it. I will never get it. It is not the reason I buy a console.
Yeah.
But there is a market. There's a big group of people who play nothing but Call of Duty. Right? Like that market exists.
That used to be me as a kid. That used to be me when like 10, 15 years ago, like somewhere in there. That's all I ever played. Now it's like, all right, now I'm in the mood for Final Fantasy. Like I still have to get back to that, by the way. I have 12 downloaded on my PC. I just haven't felt like playing it yet.
There are people who've never experienced anything but an Assassin's Creed game. Okay? Like it's a bizarro, weird land, but it's out there, and the people listening to this show are not those people. So GTA 4 is fun. You know what I've been playing, Zach? I'm just gonna play this for fun.
Yeah.
That was actually kind of a good one. I booted up Mario Kart World for the first time in about 8 months.
How's that going? How's that going after a year at this point? Yeah. A little over a year.
I uploaded it I downloaded the update and played the new knockout tours. Okay, because they added knockout tours.
Yeah, I knew there was like 3 of them. Yeah, like 2 or 3 of them.
It's 2.
Okay.
What's interesting they added, which is not, no one seems to be talking about nor cares. Maybe it's because everybody went to online, hit knockout tour and hit play, and then just like let it shuffle knockout tours. Yeah. If you go into the single player and try to beat the knockout tours, it basically loads another scroll, and then it gives you like 8 question mark knockout tours. Like they're just there as a bunch of here's a bunch of knockout tours that do not exist. Get ready.
Oh wow. Okay.
So yeah, no one says anything about that. Everybody's like, new knockout tours in Mario Kart World. All that being said, excitement for knockout tours, right?
Yeah, I mean it's fun. It was great.
Yeah. There's a realization that hit me about for the third time when I booted this up this time, which is Mario Kart World is really good. Mario Kart World is really fun.
Great game. I loved it. Yeah.
Once you've played it for about 40 hours, which I have, it's all the same. It doesn't matter. And because the map is so open and, if anything, it hinders the entire experience because you end up just racing through the same things over and over and over and over. It doesn't matter that the knockout tours are different. It doesn't matter that I'm on a different path now. It doesn't matter that you changed the route that I'm going on. I'm like, oh, I'm back in this. This is the same course. I've done this 1,000 times. The theme here is the same. Oh, look at, I'm going through the water again. This time it's not raining, but this time it's still the same water waves. Woohoo. And because of that, you gave me finally, a year later, you added 2 knockout tours. And it's
took way too long.
It's way too long, and it's stuff I've already done. Sure, you changed the weather effects. Sure, you've made different routes. Sure, it takes longer to get to the first checkpoint, and it's actually kind of intense. All of that being said, I was so bored so fast. I was so done with it. By the time I had gotten through the 2 knockout tours, I was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
And so those 8 slots that you added with question marks, I don't care if those are 8 new cups on the same map. I don't. It's not going to interest me. It's not going to get me to come back. I'm going to boot up Mario Kart World. No one cares, dude. We all burned out on Mario Kart 8 so hard that we've put hundreds of hours into Mario Kart 8 because we've had it for so long that I don't even like Mario Kart isn't exciting anymore. And that's wild. That's wild. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, people come over, I'll put up Mario Kart. It's fine. We'll play Mario Kart.
That's fine. Yeah, that's the usual. Yeah, that's one of the big choices.
But, like, personally, like, I don't care about Mario Kart anymore at all. Like, people want to play it at my house. I'm down. I'll play Mario Kart. But, like, if somebody goes, Dave, let's play something online. Let's pick a game. I'm going to be like, all right, as long as we don't play Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Like,
well, and especially since like 8 got those booster courses, and that was always excited to see. Like at the time, and I loved that. It was cool.
That was new courses. That was a huge.
Fresh.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's And in Mario Kart World for the first 40 hours felt like that, right, Zach? It's new courses, new map, new fun thing. But now I played it.
And there's free roam. You can do whatever the hell you want at that
point.
The
free roam sucks so bad.
You didn't like? I love the free roam, though. I enjoyed just driving around, just hanging out. I enjoyed that.
I like going around collecting all the costumes. I like going around and finding a bunch of coins. I like finding a bunch of the switches. I liked doing a bunch of the P switches, right? Like, all that was fun for a long time, Zach. But now, looking back at it, I'm like, I don't want to do that. It's so blah. It's not.
Yeah.
Honestly, I swear to God, I'd rather you given me a checklist of P switches, like a menu option where I go in and I just complete the P switches on like a menu. Just give me the Star Fox.
I don't know why they didn't make something like that in the game. Like, oh yeah, you beat this P switch, you don't need to do this, or like how they kind of did it with Breath of the Wild when you collect a Korok seed. Like, it shows it on the map. You got this seed. You don't have to go back here anymore.
Well, they've added it all to the map. It got patched in about 3 months into the game that you can look at the map and see the things you've completed. At this point, I just want like a challenge menu on the main screen that just says like, here's all the P switches you found. Like, even if I have to still go find them, that's fine. As long as I can just kind of like go through a checklist, so I can just go P switch, found it, move on, grab the next one, grab the next one, grab the next one, go around the map and start giving me a big list, and then I boot up and go just play. I don't want to drive around. I don't want to free roam. I don't want to try to figure out how to get up on the top of a castle. It's not that fun. Like it becomes so boring so fast. It's like, oh, look, I fell off the thing and now I'm in the water. Great. Yeah. Now I need to figure out how to get enough momentum to jump back up onto the road.
Like they just need to add new maps somehow. I don't know why they haven't done that.
Well, because
at all.
Because adding a new map is now a giant ordeal, and I don't know if they can just add a whole nother map or another island or another thing, because it seems like that is. This game was in development for so long that you think that a year in, they would have been like, all right, there's a whole new map. Get excited. It's free because we accidentally charged you too much money. We'll talk about that in a minute. I don't know, Zach. I like it. I think it's a great polished game. I think it's very fun. If we were to boot up,
I think it's great.
If we were to boot up a Mario Kart game now, it'd be World. But like that being said, I also probably just boot up 8. Like
I would say the same thing with that. I'd also say Wii. I'd prefer playing Wii and 8 before World, honestly.
I mean, you and I are weird, nostalgia-driven and stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. Exactly. Like, if we stream for Extra Life this year in November, right, which we'll do, you're right. We'll boot up Mario Kart Wii. But that's because you and I are like that. I'm talking about, like, the general populace who plays nothing but Madden.
Yeah.
Or, like, if my cousins come over, I'll boot up World.
I think they would want Wii as well. I think some of them would remember Wii because that was like one of the bigger games. That was like the biggest game outside of Wii Sports.
Yeah, but that means I'm going to hand them Wii wheels.
Just give them the remote. Let them figure out.
I got to pull out some Wii wheels and hand them Wii wheels, and they're all going to be going like this, and I'm going to be holding a Pro Controller being like, yeah, guys, I can actually drift. Screw you. Anyway, Zach, that's what we've been playing. It's time for D's. Oh, I have 50 options here.
You picked the same two.
It's time for this. It's the news, brought to you in part by the Living Room Clutter podcast. If you want to play rhythm games like Guitar Hero or Rock Band, there's a new one coming out. It's called Stage Tour. And I started a podcast and hype with it because I used to have a rhythm gaming podcast all about Rock Band and Guitar Hero. Living Room Clutter is available on Tuesday nights at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time live on the Living Room Clutter channel. If you want to get amped for Stage Tour, that's where to be. We're doing it every week. Seems like we're actually getting reveals. They put out a comic book, and they've got a playable open beta coming soon. Yeah. So, hey, guys over at Cracked, would you please send me an invite to the open beta? That would be great. A private invite beta, whatever. Zach, we talked about the PlayStation Network being down. Whoop.
Lovely. Good.
Digital. The other big exciting news of the week, because we're definitely lawyers and qualified to talk about this. Yeah, our big law school degrees. That we don't
watch
have.
Out, people.
Nintendo announces basically that the customers should not expect any sort of refunds for tariffs. Donald Trump's illegal fucking tariffs. I get one of those an episode now. Great. Thanks to Adam. I appreciate that. Stupid piece of garbage ran a bunch of illegal tariffs for like a year before our government actually stepped in and told him that it's illegal and he couldn't do it. Therefore, every company, especially electronics companies across the board, had to raise prices before Ramageddon. We'll get into it. They had to raise prices just to cover their costs shipping things into the United States. Here's the spoiler and the kickers, everybody. Everything comes from outside the U.S. Everything, including even if it was designed and created here and made by the people here for the people here, right? All the things, all the nonsense. It was still manufactured with maybe raw materials we sent them to build, so they could ship back the thing that we actually use. That's how the world works. Get used to it. It's the world. It's 2026. It's not 1910, you stupid old people up in our government. You're all dying because you're all old.
We're all dying.
We're all dying, but you're dying much sooner than we are, and yet you seem to not be able to figure it out. Sorry that you're on a gaming podcast and I'm getting political here. Tough shit. It's my show and I can do what I want. Donald. So Donald Trump's illegal tariffs make my Nintendos apparently cost more money. Now here's the reality, and I'm gonna break this down for you, right? For the sake of defending Nintendo, and I'm not trying to do that here because screw defending giant mega corporations. That's a whole nother political argument we could go down, but we're not there today. We will on the show at some point, I'm sure. Okay, all that being said, here's what happened. Nintendo says, hey guys, we made the Nintendo Switch 2. It's more powerful. It's got mouse controls. It's a big console. It's coming out. This and Donald Trump's over here in the corner going, I'm going to charge illegal tariffs to every country 145%. I'm a piece of garbage, right? Meanwhile, Nintendo goes, oh crap. We can't put up the price on the U.S. Nintendo Direct because we actually don't know what it's going to cost us to bring it into the United States because this crazy old guy over here is yelling nonsense and ruining his entire country. You heard me. Okay, now, so we get no price. Nintendo then in a quiet press release says the price of the Nintendo Switch is like $450. I can't remember at this point, right? It was $450 at launch with Mario Kart World.
Mario Kart World's $500.
Was $500. Okay.
There's an extra $50. Yep. So you save $30 on the game.
And so immediately our pre-order date got canceled, delayed, whatever. So we had a hold on pre-orders. We had a bunch of accessories quietly raised in price, right? News articles reported it, but basically everything across the board, from Pro controllers to the camera to everything else, cases, everything that was not the Nintendo Switch 2 itself went up by $10 here and there, right?
Yeah.
So things that Nintendo had giant profit margins on prior went up in price so that they could make up for the cost of what they had no idea the tariffs were going to be. They started shipping things from other countries. Like, oh God, what was it? Didn't we get a bunch of Switches from like Vietnam instead?
Yeah, Vietnam was the big one. Yeah, it was Vietnam and Japan were like the big two that came out of it.
Well, right, because despite the fact that most of them are manufactured in China, like most electronics, Donald Trump's arguments with China were ridiculous. And so companies figured out the way to work around it, which is to ship it from somewhere else. Even it was cheaper to ship it from China to Vietnam to ship it to here, which is ironic because people seem to not be able to figure that out. So we got a bunch of minor price increases in the grand scheme of things to a bunch of accessories. And then Ramageddon also happened in this wave of Donald Trump's illegal tariffs, which then also raised the price of electronics. And Nintendo sat quietly, dude. They sat there quietly and said, yeah, this might happen, but like, you know, we're kind of trying to avoid this pretty much. We're trying not to do anything across the board. Donald Trump's tariffs become illegal, and basically a bunch of companies can go argue for refunds for things they shouldn't have had to pay for it in the first place because we have a crazy lunatic in the White House. Okay. Now we're at the point where Nintendo might be going to get refunds for all these illegal tariffs they paid, while at the same time, the price of the Nintendo Switch 2 also is going back up in price because of the cost of RAM and the internals and the graphics and all the chips and all that stuff.
All that crap.
So, right.
All the insides.
So despite the fact that Nintendo has now announced a price increase, which is not going into effect for another, 2 months, Zach?
In 2 months? About a month and a half.
In September, and I was in Target, despite my not wanting to be in there. I had to get something, right? They had 12 Nintendo Switch 2s in the case, okay? So if you want a Nintendo Switch 2, you have no problem getting one right now. So if you want to go get one before it goes up by $50, oh, boo-hoo, the price of half a video game at this point. Less than half the Ultimate Edition of GTA 6, which is just a code in the box. Wow, Dave is angry this morning.
I haven't even stepped in yet.
I know. You haven't even got here. Sorry. So I just wanted to give everybody the backstory. I want to make sure this was clear. All right.
Yeah.
So
what happened last year, last March, February? I
want to make sure we're all clear that Nintendo is saying we're not giving customers refunds. One, because that would be really complicated to figure out. Two, we don't really sure they're going to get their money back for what they got screwed on. But like, in the long run, there's still a business that needs to make money, and I don't give a crap. I don't really want Nintendo to make money. Like, I want them to make me video games. I want the art. I want the creators to do things. I don't really care about their profit margins or their bottom line or any of those things. So, Zach, I don't think we get a refund.
To be honest, when I very first read that thing, I said, you have to be so gullible if you thought this was ever going to happen. A mega corporation giving you money back? No, it was never going to happen.
No,
you were stupid if you thought that. Which, yes, you should be deserving of it, but come on. Let's be real. You were never going to see that $50, $40, $60. You were never going to see it. You were gullible if people thought you were going to get that money back. Let's just be honest.
I understand that everybody feels like we got gypped, and the answer is we did. We got
everyone's getting gypped. Look at a PS5 Pro for $900.
Yeah, guys. Guess what? Here's the irony: we're the consumers. We get screwed every time
on everything
all the time. I think we deserve a refund. I 100% agree with you. We should be getting this money back. Now, the problem is Donald Trump's the one who should be giving us that money back directly, because he cost the U.S. consumer like an extra $3,000 last year. No one cares. No one gives a shit. Meanwhile, he's doing an illegal war that's raising up the price of gas. Guys, here's the deal. If you're not woken up yet, wake up. Wake up. We're getting screwed.
It's all for the billionaire.
It's all for the billionaire class.
It's your fault.
And it's your fault. Remember that. Remember what Zach's telling you right now. It's your fault, you stupid.
You average person. How could you not have $5.8 million in the bank?
Yeah, how could you not be able to take care of yourself and live comfortably and buy your Nintendo Switch 2 and just enjoy it? You have to struggle to get it. You have to work harder. You're already working 60 hours a week, doing various things and side hustles and all sorts of crap, right? But guess what? It doesn't matter that your roof blew off this year. You have to deal with it.
Dave's projecting now.
No, I'm being realistic. Like, this. Listen, here's what I honestly think, and this is what Nintendo would do if they were actually 100% pro-consumer, right? Just to bring this down to a fair, reasonable conversation, okay? They should get that money back. They should never have to have paid it in the first place, right?
Yeah.
Now we also should never had to have afforded that bill, right? That was not our job as the consumer, but guess what? You guys voted for this, so screw you. That being said, we now end up in this position where we have no choice, and it's already been done. What I think Nintendo should do to be a positive, generous consumer brand for the people that bought Nintendo Switch 2s at launch, right? They know what we bought. They can see our accessories. They know what we've plugged in. They know everything we paid for, okay? I think if you bought a Switch 2 in a specific window of time where we did pay those tariffs, right, in those first couple months, it would be really nice for Nintendo to just say, like, here's an Ambassador Edition code.
Like they did for the 3DS.
Just like they did for the 3DS. They're not going to give us they're not giving us the money back. They can't give us the money back.
No.
Give me a game voucher, or give me access to a collection of GameCube games early and Switch Online. Do something. Throw us a tiny bone. Yeah, give us a bunch of avatars in the collective thing for the thing. If you're going to introduce trophies or achievements, give me a big slap of stuff that other people don't get, right?
I'm surprised Nintendo ever released anything like that. They've never done achievement/trophies. They've never done that. It's crazy.
Email me a coupon for $20 off a brand new Pro controller. You know, like, I don't know.
That thing is nice, so.
Because that thing is nice, right? Like,
it's so nice.
I'm not asking for a refund. I don't think we're getting a refund. I don't think anybody's ever going to get a refund. I don't think we can argue. I don't think we can argue for it. Like this.
Then you're gullible if you think it's going to happen.
This is all playing out exactly the way it's supposed to for them, right? And a bunch of people made money, and I don't think Nintendo's the company to sit here and be mad at, right? Like, I think there's plenty of other companies that were very much in on this whole thing the whole time. Like I honestly, the Japanese company that makes little Mario plumbing games, right? Like, is not the company that we need to start being up in arms about. It's the companies here that paid a bunch of illegal tariffs, raised our prices to the point where Doritos got so expensive that no one's buying them and they had to lower the price. Right? Like,
because they extorted it for so long. They got away with it for so long. That's the problem.
Like PepsiCo is like much more evil as the U.S. company who raised prices based on arguing of tariffs, despite the fact that they're making most of their damn corn chips here. They're probably one of the only things that's being made here. I'm sure they're shipping in bags or something, right? Mm-hmm. But they raised money based on tariffs and the cost of these chips to the point where they inflated them so bad that no one's buying them. Right? I'm not getting a Dorito refund. No. I just didn't get to buy Doritos for a year. Other than for my snack. This is my, like, here's the, we also all went in there to be on against us, right? We all went in there willingly and paid the amount of money that we agreed to pay for the system in the first place. So, like, I don't think Nintendo ever had to do the Ambassador Edition stuff. Like, I don't think they owed those people anything. I think that was an immense amount of kindness. To the fact that people bought 3DSs for more money than they were worth. I was there, man.
Oh, God. Yeah. I got one like 6 months after.
Yeah, I got one the second the price went down and they announced a Pokemon game. All right, like, yeah. I didn't pay for an Ambassador Edition 3DS. I'm pretty sure XLs were out when I got mine.
Yeah, I still have my original 3DS. Like a year-ish after it came out, my mom got it for me for my 11th birthday. So I remember opening that rectangular box, and I'm like, no way!
Yeah, no, I got a Pikachu XL. My first 3DS was a Pikachu XL, so I didn't get one at launch, nor close to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost did.
because at the time, guys, guess what? Here's the thing. I looked at the price and said, I mean, I liked my DS 10 years ago, but
same, yeah.
I don't like that 3DS that much money. Like, I don't have that kind of money to buy it. I chose not to, and now I'm at the Switch 2 and bought it, and I'm happy with my purchase. I'm a year in.
Yeah.
Right? Rachel got a Switch 2 for her that I know she's going to play something at some point, right? Because she put like 800 hours into Animal Crossing. I told her to buy that thing now, and she bought it a couple months ago. But yeah. I'm like, buy it now before it goes up in price. If you guys want a PlayStation 5, buy it now. If you want an Xbox, buy it now. If you're willing to pay the price now, then you're willing to pay for it later. Apparently, the price of game consoles is going up over time. No one saw that coming.
Wow.
If here's the scenario, right? And this is the argument. This is my last argument to this, and I'll let you say whatever you want to, Zach. If the Switch 2 was going down in price now because of the lack of illegal tariffs, right? If the Switch 2 was being like, all right, everybody, it's $300 now for a Switch 2, right? Because that's what it costs now, because we're not illegal tariffs and Ramageddon and all these things aren't a problem, and the price is going down. Then I think we'd be entitled.
That's what it was in Japan. It was like $350 in Japan.
Right. If it were going down here, and it was because of this, then I think we were entitled to refunds. Then I'd be like, we paid the bill up front. I think you guys owe us something here. But the way it stands, I kind of just I agreed to this. I know that not everybody could, and I know everybody's mad that the price is going up. But like, I don't know. I'm not mad. I'm not that mad about this. I mean, I'm mad about I'm mad about all of this, but I'm not.
I think it's frustrating. It is.
Yeah.
It's. It's definitely a frustrating situation, but I looked at that, like, when I first bought my Switch 2 and I knew about the whole tariff crap that was going on at the time, and I remember texting you, like, dude, now we don't have a release date. Everything that we were going to plan out is now kind of just put on hold for now. When I've, like, over the year, I've had my Switch 2, which honestly, I've made it worth it. I play the thing at least, like, 10 to 20 hours a week. I mean, right now I'm still playing Breath of the Wild, but, like, I've definitely gotten my money's worth out of it, especially playing Donkey Kong Bonanza and stuff like that. I wasn't expecting a refund. I'm going to be honest. I walked into this console and, like, I knew that was all going on, and that never crossed my mind one time that, man, I got overcharged. I better get something for this. Like,
right.
I was never walking into that. I never did. And I knew the whole time, I'm like, all right, I know I'm going to put in, like, 30, 40, 50 hours in the Mario Kart world the first month it's out. I know I'm going to put and beat Donkey Kong Bonanza. I know I'm going to put probably 100 hours into Pokemon ZA. Like, I know I'm going to play all these games, and I've made my purchase worth it, to be honest, over the last year.
Don't be mad at Nintendo for not giving us a refund. Be mad at the current establishment, the dickhead that is Donald Trump, right? Be mad at that. Direct your anger in the correct direction, you idiots. All right? There's bigger wars to fight than we paid extra money for our Nintendo Switch 2s. It can be rooted in this. You could be mad about this. I'm mad I paid illegal tariffs. I'm mad I paid illegal tariffs too. But guess what? I'm not mad at Nintendo about this. I'm mad at the whole thing.
The system.
Yeah.
You can't be a little bit frustrated at Nintendo though for kind of just like holding that back, like, no, you don't deserve it. It's like, all right, dude, whatever.
Right. We can be mad that we're having this conversation too, but I don't think
I wasn't expecting it. But screw you. All right, fine, whatever.
Yeah, this is. It's time, I guess, for this. Zach, let me know what you got here.
It's topic time, baby.
Yeah.
Our topic is a really basic one this week because we want to send everybody an announcement this week, and this one we didn't really talk about too much. I have to look up the name. I have it in the thing.
If you're local, if you're local to the Cleveland area, all 5 of you who listen, this is a big deal for you.
Yes. This Saturday,
tomorrow,
from 12 to 7, July 25th, in North Olmsted at a soccer suplex. I can't think of the name.
Oh God, Zach, pull this up.
The Cleveland Classic Console and Arcade Gaming Show will be happening this Saturday. We will be making an appearance. I'm not making an appearance just because of the show. I'm making an appearance to drop $500 on garbage that I don't need.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
We sat here and yelled about illegal tariffs, and Zach's like, I got $500 to waste.
I got $500 to buy 30-year-old games. So
that are literally rotting in their cores.
If you are in the Cleveland area, or even if you're from Detroit, Michigan, and you want to drive 2 hours down, or you want to drive from Pittsburgh about 2 hours, or even shoot, if you're from Boston, like go Red Sox after our 15-game winning streak, fly on in, come hang out with us.
I mean,
out in North Olmsted.
It's just kind of don't waste that much money to come see.
Hey, you never know what you could find. That's the crazy part.
Here's the problem: you're gonna have to pay some other illegal costs, like some stupid tariffs or something, at some point. Don't waste your money now. At some point, your roof might blow off. Okay.
So that roots into our big topic that we're going to talk about with this. What are we looking to find, Dave? What are some options that you're hoping to see tomorrow?
Oh God, I'm so broke, Zach. I'm so broke. That's why I projected the roof thing, just to prep everyone. So I'm in the process of rebuilding my game room, mostly mentally at this point, not physically yet. And I'm realizing one of the curses. There's 2 curses I have with this room and this problem, right? Is one, I need something to do with these amiibo. So if like somebody's building some cool like stands or something, like some big giant thing that'll hold all my amiibos. That I might look at, right? These people have created all sorts of cool things. Some people build those like Mario wall shelves that like hold the like Mario pipes and stuff, and it makes it look like all your amiibos are on the wall. I need something massive though, because I have like 200 amiibos. So like, looking for something to do with my amiibos. The other thing I am kind of looking for is the Retrons, the consoles with all the slots on the top, because one of these things I want to do with all this physical collection is I want this stuff to be easily accessible and usable, right?
Yeah.
I have all the 8-bit like adapters for the controller ports, so you can basically just sync whatever controller you want to any console you want ever, which is super convenient. But I want the ability to just kind of slap a cartridge into a TV that has an HDMI port and it just kind of works. It's not running on some weird adapter, running through an adapter to make what is essentially like 240p scaled up to 720. Like, it looks so bad. And like, so it's basically an emulator box that takes physical cartridges. I want that so that I can go to these cons and collect. I always flip through all the cartridges going, I need that one, and they're not usually that expensive, and it's just I don't buy them all because I know that I don't have time or the way to play them a reasonable way. So what I'm trying to do currently is, because I've bought most of the PS2 games and stuff that I want, I've collected the majority of the games I do want back there. Like, there's the expensive ones I don't have that I would love to have at some point. But before I get to that point and I'm buying old classic games for $80 or $100, or in the case of Zach, $500 apparently, before I'm buying copies of Mario Party 4 for $150, I want the ability to just play that game, and I want everything comfortably. And then because I'm not moving on to next gen, right? And I know that I get to then focus my energy on collecting games to play things, and by that I mean commit and sit down and play them. So I'm basically looking for organization, ways to play things. And I always like looking at all the art stuff, man. I like the weird dumb lights and the magnets. I have a ton of magnets I put on this fridge down here now. I look at that stuff, and as much as I'm not buying big rare collectible games, somebody might have something that stands out to me. Somebody might have some Beatles guitars that look like they work or something, right, for Rock Band. But I don't have a grand mission. I don't have a lot of spending money tomorrow. What are you looking for, Zach?
The usual suspects of trying to pay $200 for a game, something ridiculous. My number one thing is I'm trying to knock out. So every single convention that I go to, I try to knock out one Pokemon game. At the last convention that I was at in September, I can't remember which Pokemon game I found, but I remember I found Platinum in the summer. I'm still missing a small handful of them. I don't have the original Gen 1. I have the entirety of the original Gen 2. The number one that I'm really looking for is Pokemon Emerald. I'm trying to just get Emerald out of the way and just not even worry about it. The problem is it's like $350, $400, and that would literally be my entire budget, and I don't want to do that. And I want to get it out of the way.
It's arguably the best Pokemon game ever made is Pokemon Emerald.
Gen 3 is like my second or third favorite generation, but that's Black 2, White 2. But I'm trying to get Emerald. Yeah, I love Black 2, White 2. Jesus God, I love that game so much.
I forgot about
Gen 3
this.
is my second favorite generation.
Zach, I'm going to interrupt here. I forgot about this. I did this too.
3!
Whoa, that was loud.
Wow.
I also played Pokemon Leaf Green this week.
Yeah.
I got through the second gym. You made it through the Mount Moon or whatever, this stupid cave. I don't think it's Mount Moon.
Yeah, Mount Moon. Yeah.
That game is grindy. That game is so grindy.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to acknowledge that I've been playing that again. People are like, this guy didn't play anything. He played Mario Kart World. No, I played that. Zach, I don't, man. You're never gonna get Pokemon Emerald for less money. And
I know.
every time we wait, it goes up further in price, which I think is ridiculous. I don't think that should be happening.
Well, the biggest problem is finding a real copy. I mean, that's the problem. I mean,
yeah.
trying to see what the real label is, the real casing, and the number one being the motherboard on the back. I had a buddy of mine that told me he has a copy of Pokemon Emerald. I told him at the time I'd buy it off him for $220, but I said the number one caveat is it has to be real. And he's like, "Oh, I know it's real. I know it is." And he came over my house, and I took a flashlight to it and immediately handed it back to him. I said, "This is a fake game. It doesn't have the grid up in the top left corner. This is a fake game." I'm like, "How much did you pay for this years ago?" He's like, $20. I'm like, "All right, that's fine." I'm like, "At least you didn't pay like over $100 for this." So I'm trying to get Emerald, or honestly, Pokemon Black is the only Generation 5 game that I'm missing.
The first one, just black.
Yes,
you have white.
I have white. I have Black 2, White 2.
Okay.
I'm missing Black. I have the entirety of Gen 4. I even have the Gen 2 remakes. Gen 6 I have both of. Gen 7 I have both of, or all four of them. Gen 8 I got both. Gen 9 I got both. Really, it's just like the original Generation 1, Pokemon Emerald, and Pokemon Black, and Let's Go Pikachu. I'm really missing like 6 or 7 games now. I'm looking for a Pokemon game. I'm trying to get another expensive GameCube game off my list, like Fire Emblem or Wario World or Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, I think it is. I'm trying to get that one.
Because you don't have Twilight Princess for the Wii? You have it for Wii, just Wii.
I have it for Wii.
You have it for Wii, and you have it for Wii U?
No, I am looking for the Wii U copy, so if I ever play the game, I would play the Wii U copy, but I want the GameCube edition because it's expensive, and I just want to get it out of the way.
I have it for the Wii U. The only thing I regret not having in that scenario is the Wind Waker. I don't have a physical copy of Wind Waker for the Wii U.
I don't think I have that, which I am looking for that as well. There's a couple of N64 games, like some smaller kind of things I've been missing. I'm also missing I think I'm only missing like 1 or 2 Mario Parties, and I think it's like Mario Party 8, 9, and 10 are like the only ones I'm missing now, or it's 9 and 10. I'm only missing 2. I have the rest of the series except for those 2. So I can finally get those now that I have a Wii U and stuff like that.
I always go into the Wii games and look for like really weird Wii games that I think would be fun to play that no one ever gets to play with me.
Chicken shoot. Shoot the cans or shoot the chickens.
Yeah, no, and so I'm sure I'm gonna walk away with something silly and weird, but I'm not. I don't have a big grand mission, Zach. Good luck with your $500.
Yes. Oh, don't worry. When we get to the September Cleveland Gaming Classic, I have $1,000 put away and ready to go.
That's different. That's the thing is I went to this convention last year. Not to poo-poo on it. Also, if anybody's coming, plan to be there at noon for the start.
And it's going to be a long line, so be prepared to wait like 20 minutes outside. Just be ready.
And I don't plan on being there that long either. We went through it. We went through it way too quickly last year, maybe, but like
that was my problem. And I think my friends also went through it really, really quickly. And I'm like, guys, I just like went through this half. I still have to go through this half. I'm like, you know how I do this.
Yeah, I'm not going to be in a rush to go through, but I'm also I saw most of it very quickly. It's not like there's as many games to play. Like arcade wise, it's not like there's, I don't know.
And this is my favorite time of the year, man. Like, I know, like, for this one, it's mostly just like game sellers, and like when I get to the one in September for the Cleveland Gaming Classic, and I go to the one in November for TorgCon, those ones are a lot bigger. There's a lot more stuff going on, but like even for just this small one, I'm not going to get another convention for a month and a half until September. I want to enjoy my time. I want to look at these games. I want to hang out. There's like 1 or 2 vendors that I'm really cool with. I hope I get to see the one guy that I bought Rhythm Heaven off of last year. His name's Anthony. He was really cool. So I hope I get to see him again and maybe buy something off him again like I always do. So it's just kind of like the small things like that I really enjoy. And I just want to be there for like hour and a half, 2 hours, and just take it in again. It's like I only get to go to these 5 times a year. And I love doing these, and I want to do one at the start of the year also, but I have to go to like Milwaukee or like California or South Carolina to go to one of these ones in like April or something.
Yeah.
And I really only get to do these in the second half of the year, and I'm really trying to make a fourth happen. I just want to have a good time. I want to buy stuff. I want to talk to people. I want to hang out, and I love doing these, man. I love doing them. I've been doing them for 5 years now, ever since they came back in 21. Got a speeding ticket the one time going to one. I mean, dude, I love going to these. I love going to them.
And was it worth it, Zach?
It was, because I bought a copy of Lego Racers and Luigi's Mansion for $60. He was asking $70 for it, and I miscounted my money, and I didn't realize I had $60. And he's like, screw it, give me the $60, bro. I'm like, okay, cool, thanks.
I that is the one thing I love about these, right? Too, is like, I got Final Fantasy 12 for Switch at Cleveland Gaming Classic, right? And that was great because I just had like a $20 bill, and I was like, this game's like $40 sometimes on Amazon. It's sometimes $50. If you get lucky, you can get it like $25 digital, right? Occasionally. And I went up to the dude, and he was busy with a bunch of other guys, and I held it up and went, $20, and he went, sure. And I handed him a 20 and walked away. Like, perfect. That's what I want to pay for it. I don't want to pay $40. I don't want to pay $70. I should have bought that copy of Mario Kart World physical so that I have it.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk away with something dumb. Like, I'm going to buy Tomodachi Life physical because I bought it digital.
I do need that, and that's like $80 to $100 now. I do need a copy of that. There's a couple of 3DS games I'm looking for.
We should
DS games.
Maybe I should sell you one of my 3DS copies, because I have 2 copies of Tomodachi Life for 3DS, and I don't need 2. And also, then I'd have some money for tomorrow.
I was about to say, I can take it off your head. This would be separate though from my $500. This is an outside purchase.
This is a friend
I did
transaction.
this the 1 year.
Yeah,
I did this the 1 year. At the last year at the summer one, when Torg couldn't get back to November at the convention center, they did like a summertime one up north here.
Yeah.
Instead of down in Columbus, and there was a lady selling a bunch of figures, and I'm like, "Do you guys take card? Because I don't want to spend the money that I saved." She's like, "Yeah, we take card." And bought a figure and just was carrying it the whole time trying to find stuff.
Do you say Sunday for Torg? Speaking of Torg, while we're publicly on the air, do you stay Sunday for Torg?
Yes. So we're gonna get down there like Saturday morning. We'll go to the convention, and then me and my roommate, we're gonna check into our hotel wherever we decide to go, and then we'll be there Sunday, and then whenever we leave Sunday is when we're driving back up.
So there's no Friday activities.
I don't think there is. I don't think they do one for this one. I think they did 1 year, but I didn't go that year or something like that. I don't think they do. To be honest.
Well, it sounds like Keith from Living Room Clutter is going, which is basically another incentive for me to go to Torg. So be prepared. We might be at this tomorrow in North Olmsted at the Rockin'... what is it called? Soccer.
It's something soccer suplex, something around there. But if you look up their Facebook page, the exact name of it is the Cleveland Classic Console and Arcade Gaming Show. If you look them up,
such a bad name.
They have flyers all over the place, all over the Facebook page. They have their own website and everything like that. So you'll be able to find it. They'll have the address and everything like that. So just come on down. We'll be around somewhere. So you'll see us. I'll be wearing one of my special Nintendo shirts that I've bought off of one of my what's it called, from Summer Games Done Quick. I always wear one of those T-shirts that I have. Like I got like a bunch of Mario ones.
I meant to get
Solid one.
I didn't realize this was coming up this quick, Zach. I meant to get you your Collect Play Talk shirt, so I did not.
I didn't know you had those.
I mean, I can order them, but because I can't order them for tomorrow.
I didn't know you had those.
I have
and
those.
My signature,
you can...
my signature though is, if you're looking for me, look for the Red Sox hat. I will be wearing this All-Star Game hat that I just picked up yesterday and paid $60 for. I remember when hats used to be $40 in 2017. I remember those days.
We know why this guy's not mad about tariff money. That's why he's not mad. He's just got the money. He's rolling in the dough.
Thank God I got all my hats. If you watch one of the first couple episodes, my camera angle was on this angle. You can see all 30 MLB teams. but specifically I'm a Red Sox fan, and I only buy Red Sox hats now. So
that's a choice. Anyway, it's time for this final segment. That's a perfect sound considering I'm not prepared. This is my sleeping Bulbasaur plush. The
best starter in Gen 1.
100%, Zach. I'm so glad you agree.
That's my guy. Always will pick him. That's always my favorite.
I pick Bulbasaur every time. I usually call him Bob. Anyway, this is so. I don't know what is so adorable about these. I love these sleeping plushes. I think that's the funniest thing ever to just be like, yep, it's a plush. It sits on your bed. It's sleeping. I almost bought all of these, but I talked myself out of it. Right? It makes having only Bulbasaur kind of special. But they made Charmander. They made Squirtle. They made Eevee. They made a Pichu. They made a ton of these. They made Score Bunny of all things.
That's my guy in that generation.
I love this guy so much. It seems like just like a stuffed animal. I get it, right? Not everybody's as attached to these things. I love this one so much. It's really nice to sit like on the couch and then put this like on your stomach. It's like almost like you had like a cat sitting on you, but the cat is because the cat only wants to cuddle with you like 5% of the time. I love this Bulbasaur guy. He's one of my favorites. And that's what I had ready to grab from my vast collection of equipment behind me. You can see all my drums are out now.
Yeah. I saw on Twitter somebody found, like, they went to Walmart or Target, one of the two, and they found a bunch of Squishmallow Pokemons on clearance for $2 each, and they bought 7 of them.
I would do that. That almost makes me mad.
Insane.
I have all the Squishmallows, and I paid full price.
Yeah, they found the Dragonite one,
I paid
the
$50.
drummy guy from Gen 9, the Rumble Beat guy or whatever, the electric dude with the speaker stomach. I can't think of his name.
Oh, Vol. No, I have him. A Bull.
You know who I'm talking about.
I bought him in Minnesota at when I went down there for Extra Life a couple years ago. I bought him in the Mall of America. I paid $50 for my Piplup. Because it's one of the giant. It's one of the giant ones.
Oh yeah, the bigger ones.
Yeah, it's huge. I'm not getting up to go get it. I can see it though from here. It's massive. It's stupid. I bought that one, and I'll never buy another one. I wish I had bought the Snorlax one that big because that's funny.
You have to get that one.
I have all the Squishmallows. There's just various sizes, right? I have all crazy nonsense. All right, that's my plush of the week. Apparently.
At this point.
What do you got, Zach?
A game that I've been meaning to play for God knows how long. I have it on PC. I haven't felt like playing a turn-based RPG yet. I'll get back into the turn-based RPG.
It's because he played Final Fantasies 1 through 9 in about a course of like
10 2 in a year.
Back to back, nonstop.
It is my original copy of Chrono Trigger.
Please play it. Please
to focus. Come on. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. Yeah, I still have not played this. If I want to play it, I should play it on the original. That seems like the best way to play it. But I do have it on PC. I bought it on PC for like $5 or $6 or whatever.
I have it on PC.
So I got 2 options. I do know that the PC version is apparently a combination of like the Super Nintendo version and the PlayStation version combined into one with like the CGI cutscenes, but still feels like the original apparently.
Well,
but this one, this is like the original.
The PS1 version is basically the Super Nintendo one with cutscenes.
Yeah,
like it's not some grand giant expansion to Chrono Trigger. The PS1 version is a fine, acceptable version to play. I've played them all. Except the DS, which is where I probably should have played it again.
I forget about that one, and I am looking for a copy of that on there just to have it. This is
Zach.
I paid $190. I walked up to the guy. I saw he had it for $210, and I said, "Dude, I'll take it off you for $190." He's like, "I can't do $190." I said, $190 cash. He's like, you sure you got cash? I'm like, it's real. I'm like, I can't do more than 190, man. I'm like, I will take this off your hands right now for cash if you take 190. He's like, all right, I'll do 190. So I'm like, all right, cool.
As cool as to have these games and have them in the shop, and as important as it is for them to have these, right? Like, these shops also want to get rid of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they have to make money. They have to have a thing to get rid of. There's that big giant booth that's in the middle of the Cleveland Gaming Classic where there's like 8 people working in it. You know all about this. And dude, they will not drop a price on anything. I
know who you're talking about. My
friend
friend wanted to buy so many Monster Hunters from them, and I'm looking at prices the whole time, and I'm whispering to her like this, and I'm like, no, don't do it.
It's like a 40. It's a 40% markup on everything. They have everything. That's what they do.
I'm not doing it.
But like, I went up and I tried to get some stuff, and they're like, they won't budge even a tiny bit on their prices because there's too many of them. They probably can't even coordinate it. They don't have an agreed upon, like, this is the flexibility on all these games. And they've marked everything up so high that I just like literally walk away. Like, even if it's marked up and I bring it down to where it belongs in like price charting, like they're still like, no. You're like, I'd still be overpaying you to get this, and you're like, and they still sell all sorts of crap at this price. People do not care. It's because they have everything at that table.
Yeah. And when my friend was trying to buy a couple of Dragon Quests, I can't remember which one it was, but the one that they had was like $200, and I looked it up really fast. Like, I just typed it in super quick, and I'm like, don't do it. I said, unless you can get this for 160, don't do it. Yeah. And so I fucking did the bargaining for her, and I said, could you guys do 170? I'm like, if you could do 170, we can take it. And they're like, no, we can't do lower than 190. And I said, okay. And I told her, I said, let's go. I'm like, I'm not doing this.
The problem to me with that is, like, there's got to be another table. There's got to be another table with it.
And I get you're a business and you're trying to make money. But you're at a convention swap meet, and it's like, be cool with the customer. And if you can knock me off for like $5-10, like if you have a $50 game and I'm asking $40, if you could do 45, if you can knock down $5, I'm cool with that. And that kind of builds like a small trust with me to be like, okay, this guy's chill. I can hit this guy up for like something, like if I can knock down $5-10. Like, there's a couple of guys I know I can do that with.
And they didn't pay full price for it.
That's the other thing. They probably bought it in like
for half
an abandoned thing. Yeah.
For half of what
an abandoned storage unit. Oh God, I wish I could get that lucky.
Who knows how they got it? But they didn't pay the person who sold it to them full price for it.
No, they didn't pay the $230 for Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. They probably paid 50, 40,
maybe
30, maybe.
Yeah. It's stupid. This is so.
They're making $200 right there. I mean, shoot.
That's the problem.
I remember telling her that, and I'm like, yeah, but you can't do this. I'm like, if you buy from these guys, you are getting shammed. You can't do it. Don't do it. Just walk away. Don't even care. And the minute we walked away, they tried calling us back, and they're like, we'll do 180. And I said, 160 or nothing. And he's like, can't do it. And I'm like, cool. See ya. And we walked away.
Which is the correct thing to do, man. It shouldn't be that way.
They tried to bring me back in, and I told him, I said, no, you're either going to do 170 or I'm not doing it. And he's like, okay, well, I can't do 170. And I said, cool, then we don't have a deal. And I just walked away and never went back.
Sometimes you never go back, but sometimes you come back to the Collect Play Talk podcast every week on Friday mornings at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, live on the Collect Play Talk channel, live on the Snack Network Twitch channel. No one was there today.
Oh, I didn't know you went on there.
Yeah, I would bring it up if somebody had said hi. And so if you want to check us out there, you can. I'm not making its own personal Twitch channel for this. I'm so sorry, but I'm not going to do it. Twitch sucks. But we will be live on the Snack Network. We're live on Collect Play Talk, and we're live various other places. As time rolls on, maybe X will decide that it's free to stream on there, and I don't have to pay for X Premium to stream on X. All that being said, maybe we'll see you tomorrow at the Arcade Classics and Retro Video Game Consoles Collection fest at the Soccerplex in North Olmsted. It's a dumb name. Anyway, I know that
it's so long. But I love going to this one because it feels like a swap meet. That's why I love this one.
it needs to be shortened. It needs to be that. But of course, this is Collect Play Talk. We'll see you guys next week here on another episode. And if you're joining us live currently, you're going to get a little bonus segment. We're not going to stop going live. So you guys are going to get a special peek of an appearance we're going to make on another show. Stay tuned. Go listen to Mega Dads. That was the tease for go listen to that segment. And we'll see you guys next week here on Collect Play Talk.